And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. ISG College Football. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show, folks, combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world of college football. Yes, the CFB, College Football Playoff. It is out with the rankings here. We're talking Week 11. We'll also have a couple of gamers playing EA Sports College Football 26 for cash and prizes as we come to you here from El Aguila Dorado Restaurant on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. ISG College Football, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. All right, we're coming inside here, folks. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Football, ISG College Football, and of course, at the end of the week, ISG Basketball. Folks, we're the only show combining traditional sports and real sports talk and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world of college football, Week 11. If you can believe that, really, just about 3 or 4 more weeks left in the regular season. But the College Football Playoff, the rankings came out earlier this week on Tuesday night. We're going to get into that and who we think is going to play for the national title come the end of January. Good to be here on NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and of course, the good friends at In the Black Network. But shout out to the good folks here, the Golden Eagle. It has landed right here in Bayonne, New Jersey, where I trap at. It's a Dorado restaurant, authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food. We're talking about great atmosphere, great affordable drinks as well, folks, and the libations. Woo, definitely flowing every single day. Happy hour, Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows. If you've been watching the show as well, they've got those every other Tuesday. They got the beautiful outfits and the costumes as well. DJs on the weekend, Latin nights to the weekends as well. And they got the beautiful patio right in there. A little cooler now here on the tri-state area. But shout out to the good folks here, the patrons as well, bartenders, DJs on the weekends, Latin nights on the weekends too. We talked about the patio. It's all right here. The Golden Eagle. It has landed right here in Bayonne, New Jersey. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. Great food, great vibes, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks here in Bayonne, New Jersey. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the co-hosts for the day. There they are to the left of me. Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee Volunteer starting quarterback. Also played in the NFL for the Broncos and the Cardinals, and also the UFL's San Antonio Brahmas. Green 80. Green 80. Kill, kill, kill. 52's the mic. 52's the mic. Roger. Liz. Alert. Green 82. Wednesday.
You got your knee up this time.
That knee, you almost sweet chin music the girl next to you. She's wondering what's going on. She's like, this guy's ruining my date. What is he doing?
There's a literal date going on right beside me. You're right about that.
She peeked over. She wanted to ask you whether it was on Monday or Tuesday. You went Wednesday. She didn't know.
Wednesday.
She jumped both sides.
It's college football, man. It's Wednesday.
Hey, wait. What sound are we on?
52's the mic. I pointed him out. That's you. You got to pick him up. Let's pick up, right?
That was so good.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Good, man. Good. Unfortunate that my Vols lost, but I'm doing well.
Yeah. No chance of the playoffs even if they finish 9-3, right? No shot.
No, they're scheduled. They didn't get any key wins. No top 25 wins yet. I mean, maybe they win, but.
And if they beat Vanderbilt at the end, that would be one top 25 win. And hell, Vanderbilt might not even be ranked at the time, but they keep losing a couple games. They got a couple of rough games left, so that's the problem. So
yeah, unfortunate.
We'll keep an eye on those volunteers. There she is to the right of me. She volunteered to be on this show.
Yes, I did.
Andrea, P7 ain't down. She's in the A10, now the AT Aliens. How about them low down dirty dogs, them bulldogs in those silver britches? UGA, how you feeling, Andrea?
Ooh. You know what? Guess what? I was almost a bulldog. I was this close to doing it. Honestly, I got accepted everything.
What position you were going to play?
Oh, you know me. Coach? I'm all about swimming right here. D tackle. I'm all about that. Okay, on the edge, I got it. Boom, knock down the hands. I'm going for it. Okay.
Andrew, I've seen you. You're not a big girl. You wouldn't have been a D tackle. There's no way out.
It's about heart. That's all that matters. Okay.
Heart ain't got nothing to do when a 350-pound man leaning on you.
Dang, you're right. You ain't right about that. I'm going to get chopped off every single time. I'm going to get pancaked every single time. But,
Mark Rick would have said, you know what? How about you come on over here and be like an athletic trainer or something like that?
I'll hand out the water.
You be the get-back coach. Be the get-back coach, right?
You're over the line. Stop it. Get back. I can do that. I feel like you have to be buff to do that, though. You know what I mean? Every get-back coach I saw has like muscle on muscle on muscle. No. So I got to get in the weight room.
They're all like, strength coaches and stuff like that. Our get-back coach is our strength coach. So
yes.
There you go.
Shout out to the strength coaches.
Who was your get-back coach at University of Tennessee?
Oh, we had this one. His name was Byron, and he was 6'4", 350, absolutely massive, muscles popping out of his neck. just probably the scariest dude alive.
Right.
I have a question. Mina Kimes says that all strength coaches vaguely look like a thumb. Did he pass the thumb test though? Like, did he pass the thumb
Riley,
test?
He was kind of bald-headed. He was like 6'4", like 320.
Did you see my hood? My hood? I don't know if his neck would fit in this hood.
Wow. That's a size 15 head, man.
Massive. Absolutely massive.
Cannot wear a baseball cap. You guys ready to get this thing started, man?
Yep.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it here from El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, the Golden Eagle, right here in Bayonne, New Jersey. Let's take a look at the rundown, and Auburn taking over as the top story this week, firing head coach Hugh Freeze. We'll talk about that. Also, the AD actually wanted to sleep on it and really didn't sleep. We'll talk about that. College football playoff first top 25 rankings. We'll get into that. Number 7, BYU at number 8, Texas Tech. That is where college game day is, a top 10 matchup there in the Big 12. Winner will be in first place in the Big 12. We'll talk about that big matchup in the SEC as well. A&M at Mizzou. Northern Arizona, you got to see this. They scored in the dark, a 2-point play. And what the referees decided to do in that moment, we'll talk about that. And Nick Saban, if you know Nick Saban, you know about his wife, Miss Terry. She is in total control of this relationship, and she proved it once again how Nick Saban is a very good husband and a husband that listens to his wife. We'll show you and give you some visual evidence on that. How about the gamers? They're playing for cash and prizes here. We'll take a look at the rules here. Heisman, competitive game style, hit-to-hit, current rosters like Cardinals, Reds. All 136 Division I FBS teams, football bowl subdivision teams are available. 4-minute quarters, King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the stakes. How about the prizes? All about that money. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets $40. Runner-up runs up out this piece with $10 in cash. You win 4 straight weeks, and it does get progressively harder. You do win an NFL or an NCAA licensed zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs, and we'll also make more than just gaming chairs. They make office furniture, gaming desk, sofa, stools, you name it. Got all the NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, and also these NCAA-inspired chairs as well, and any custom pieces you might have. Check them out online at zipchair.com. Shout out to Tina Altadonna, the marketing lady. Been rocking with us for about 6 years there. Located on Strong Island, zipchair.com. Also, when you win your first zip chair, you do get an official ISG t-shirt. We also, folks, have the hoodies online now. Check them out. The shop is open here. Check us out online, theisgshow.com/shop. All right, how about the matchup here? It's about these two young men playing for cash and prizes. We talked the latest in the world of college football. Got these guys playing EA Sports College Football 26 for said cash and prizes. Fear the Huskers playing with BYU. WhereIsChandler playing with Texas Tech. That is the marquee matchup of the weekend in the Big 12. You see it play out right here on NESN Channel, Beam Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. How about the profiles of these two young men? We'll start first with Huskers. Do you fear them? You should. If you're not, you better respect him, that's for sure. Robert Neal, government name from Omaha, age 27, civil engineer, currently working on the tallest structure there in the Omaha, the greater Omaha area there. 6-time ISG Madden champ here for ISG college football and ISG football. How about the other young man, Chandler? If you're looking for him, he's right here. Where's Chandler? Real name, Chandler Cooks. From Dalworth, the Metroplex there, deep in the heart of Texas and North Texas. 22 years of age, he's a college student majoring in, of course, those graphic arts. He'll be working for ISG BD here very soon. Multiple ISG college football playoff appearances there. How about the standings here? Brought to you by Molly Pop Grapes. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Molly Pop, take the world about sweet storm with that pink bag promise. Folks, you see that pink bag in your local grocery store. You got to understand you're getting high quality produce. Some 20 different varieties of grapes there, folks. Also online, you got the fresh juices here. Check them out online. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. It's about a sweet record here. Shout out to Larry Ridley. Who that is? L Riz with a sweet record, 10 and 2. All right, let's go ahead and bring everybody in so they can take me down. Andrea, she's kicking my butt in ISG basketball and ISG football. But you know what? Who's keeping score right now? Hey, Rich, we'll start with you. Keep the score. I knew you were something else. Who you got here? You got BYU, the dudes from Utah. The Utes, well, they're not the Utah Utes, but they're from Utah. Or Guns Up. You going Texas Tech?
You know what? Chandler, in my opinion, like college football is his domain. He's really good at it. And honestly, I would choose Chandler if I didn't betray Huskers last time that we were on air in ISG football NFL, and he proceeded to put BTA on the challenger, or I'm sorry, the champion of ISG NFL. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with Huskers because at this point I do fear him. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you at least better respect him. He's earned that. Jarrett, Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback. You going with the Cougs? Or are you going with the Red Raiders? Not my Blue Raiders at Middle Tennessee. Red Raiders. Guns up, baby.
I'm going to be honest, peeps. I'm sick of. I'll tell you what I'm sick of. I'm sick of dominance in ISG NBA 2K. I'm sick of dominance on ISG Madden from Andrea. So I am going to go against her because I need to see her in a loss column, and I need to see her at least. Listen, Larry, we got some ugly records in the other games. Let's be honest. We need to see her. We need to see her at least have a loss in this. This is our domain.
Right.
This is our game.
Spite, hate does not look good on you, JG. I'm just saying. I don't like the look of hate on you. Okay.
It is crazy. You got 2 former Division I college football players, and it's the woman kicking our butts. Actually, no, I'm number one. Actually, I just showed it.
We just wanted her to get a loss on the board. That's all we want.
Okay. She's kicking our butt in the pro game, which is the game we played, JG, and she's kicking your butt in it.
Yes.
You know what? Give me Chandler as well.
Boys versus girls. I like it.
Boo.
Chandler.
Boo.
Us versus you.
Chandler, you better not let me down, man. Don't make me look bad on my own show, bros. You get a win for me, man? All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started. All right, lock it up, guys. Chandler playing with Texas Tech, the Red Raiders, at home against FearTheHuskers, one of the top Madden players in the world, playing with BYU. You'll sit play out here on NESN Nation of being Sports Channel Players TV and In the Black Network. May the best man win. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game. Let's do it here, guys. From El Aguilar Restaurant here in Bayonne, New Jersey. Let's go. And folks, that pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Golf Zone Social. 3 locations for Brooklyn at West Nyack, and Scarsdale Sports Bar and Indoor Golf Lounge with some 16 total bays. Guys, you got the 15 bays and a huge, beautiful VIP suite, simulations and suites there. It is where golf literally meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games meaning unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses. It is a true experience. And folks, it's more than just an indoor golf lounge and a sports bar there. It is a bar, sports bar, lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. All right, we're back here inside of El Aguilar Dorado Restaurant. This is the Golden Eagle. It is landed here in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant. Open 7 days a week. Literally, CBS Sports ISG College Football. Powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. It is week number 11 in the college football season. We're talking the latest in the world of college football here, ISG College Football. Also, we got a couple of gamers playing EA Sports College Football 26 for cash and prizes at the same time. Hence the word ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. I'm joined here by Jarrett, Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback, also playing in the NFL, the Broncos and Cardinals. Top right-hand corner of the screen, there she is, Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. Middle of the screen, you got Chandler playing with Texas Tech. They are the home team. The challenger down there, Huskers, playing with BYU. They have the ball on offense. First drive here early, first quarter, 3:51 to go in the first quarter. All right, let's start talking about the latest in CFB. And let's start there with the Auburn Tiger. Let's go deep down on the plains there in Auburn. Firing Hugh Freeze this week. Hugh Freeze, 3+ years there, about 4 almost. 4-5 record this year, 1-5 in the SEC, guys. They had a tough loss. Had a bunch of tough losses. Actually, started the year 3-0, if you really want to know the truth there. Tough loss to University of Kentucky, got their first SEC win. Really put up 3 points at home there. That dog won't hunt, so he was fired. I think he's got left on his deal, about $15.5 million, somewhere around there, 15.4, 15.5. So roughly $16 million. He's going to get the buyout there. Spent a lot of time on the golf course. Come on, Hugh. You're inviting a lot of criticism, bro, when you do that. Here's the AD, John Cohen, who said he wanted to sleep on it Saturday night. Didn't get any sleep Saturday, so that's what he said. But here's the coach talking about what he's looking for in the next head coach at Auburn, and also why he decided to let go of Hugh Freeze down on the plains. Let's listen to John Cohen, the AD at Auburn.
There is no question that I will take information from industry experts. I will take information from people who really understand college football at a high level. And we will go to people who have incredible data, and we will go to people who really understand all four corners of the country in this great sport. But I am the committee, and even though I will listen and I will do as good a job as I possibly can of taking in information, I will be the committee.
So that was the Auburn AD there, John Cohen. Said he wanted to sleep on it Saturday night, didn't sleep at all. So he did decide to fire Hugh Freeze. Once again, we got Black Sunday in college football. Team loses on Saturday. Coach let go on a Sunday. Hugh Freeze, 15-19 record at all in almost 4 years there. 6-16 in the SEC. That's the problem. They're 4-5 this year, 1-5 in the SEC. Just lost a big home game to University of Kentucky. He's gone. Spent too much time on the golf course. A fan actually was one of the first ones to break the news. Hugh Freeze typically plays golf on a Sunday morning and has these golf matches or whatever, and these tee times. Didn't show up, so that tipped him off, and he was one of the first ones to break the story. About almost $60 million. So you just heard from the AD there, John Cohen, who said he is the committee. So he's going to be the guy making the hire. He actually hired Hugh Freeze 3+ years ago. JT, your thoughts here. How good of a job is this here at Auburn? You hear names like James Franklin and others. Right now, how does this stack up with the rest of the jobs that are open in Division I, FBS, and specifically there in the SEC with Florida, LSU, and those Hogs there in Arkansas?
We all know, well, I'll start off with this. We all know how hard it is to win the SEC, right? So with saying that, when you go 15-19 at a place like Auburn, or you go 6-16 in SEC play, your job is as hot as ever, right? And that's not to sit there and say that Auburn should have won more games due to the talent level that they had previously before he got to them. That just goes to say that Auburn's a really good university, and the fact that they're in the same position as a LSU and a Florida, it's tough to say, right? So, I mean, those teams also should be way better than they are, but like I said before, SEC is a really difficult place to play. I would pin them as the fourth best coaching vacancy spot. I'd put LSU first, then I would go Penn State, then I'd go Florida, and then I'm going to go Auburn.
No, we got to flip that. Florida's better than Penn State, but go ahead.
I think for coaches, they'd rather go to Penn State and they'd rather be in the Big Ten where they can win. I think
easier to win, yeah.
It's easier to win there, and your job stability. Of course, we're looking at what James Franklin did, and he was there for a while.
Yeah.
He didn't have tremendous success against top 10 teams, as we all know, but when you go and he's consistently winning 9 to 10 games a year, it's hard for somebody to fire him, right? He wasn't going to get fired if they won another 9 or 10 games this year. It would have just been the same thing on and on, because how do you fire a coach that's winning 9 to 10 games? So I would pin them probably as the second best team, Penn State. Auburn, really nice spot. I think that it would be a great fit for James Franklin to come to. I don't know if these other schools like LSU and Florida, with their fan base and with their backing, I don't think that they're going to be top candidates for him. I don't know if that will be me common ground, but I think a place like Auburn, where James Franklin has had success in the SEC, that would be a good spot for him.
Yeah. Andrew, your thoughts here with John Cohen? He's a committee of one, right? He's going to make this hire here. He talked about how, I don't know if you saw Bruce Pearl's son mentioned that, hey, man, we're not going to basically making excuses. We're not going to talk about how close we are. We're going to go out here and play hard. I was a little shot there at Hugh Freeze, by the way, who kept saying we're close, we're this close. They started 3-0, had a lot of tough losses. Oklahoma, A&M, all these one-score games. They just couldn't really pull it out there. And the AD Cohen talked about the offense as well. Defense has been balling. It's the offense. And at some point, you do have to get over the hump there. Your thoughts here, Andrew?
Yeah, flip-flopping between quarterbacks, especially at the end, is usually a sign of the boat is sinking. I need something to go happen. I mean, even going back to last year, like, I thought that the left guard was probably the best player on the offense instead of actually the skill position players.
Quarterbacks last year and the year before last, too.
Yeah, no, it's tough because you are in not Auburn, so I apologize. You are in the Crimson Tide's territory, right? If you're in Alabama, you are going to lean towards Tuscaloosa instead of leaning towards Roy Eagle. Quite simply, they've had more
that win against
stable
Alabama and had that long 4th and goal pass, but by your boy, the Gravedigger, right? The throw there by what's his name? The quarterback was last year.
Young?
No, last year.
Jalen Milroe.
Milroe, yeah, exactly.
Milroe, yes. No, I mean, they've historically been more stable, right? Even there was talk, especially after Nick Saban left, will they be able to pick back up where they left off? And so far they have been, versus in Auburn, they really have been treading water ever since, the Cam Newton days. So it's very hard to
5 straight losing seasons. Can you believe that at Auburn University? 5?
Yes.
That's
crazy. With that tradition.
And the SEC, you're going to get killed for that, right? We all know that SEC radio is the worst thing in the world. Ask Paul Pymon that, okay? So you're not going to succeed in this situation, but this is also not the best job in the world just because of the recruiting situation and the fact that money is better in other places as well. So this is good for, I feel like, a coach that's coming up. If I'm James Franklin, this would probably be towards the end of the list of places I would want to go. I'd try for the top 3 that we just talked about. But it's a tough situation to turn around, especially after losing so much. You're going to have to move mountains because you don't have a lot of time to fix things, too.
She's out. I don't know if you guys saw his daughter got in a little firestorm, was on TikTok talking about, things are rough and tough for their family. It's like, oh, he's going to get $16 million to not work. I mean, in this economy, it was a little tone deaf, and they were kind of getting on her. I don't believe in getting on kids, but that was a little tone deaf, especially in this economy. So
right now,
getting rid of Hugh Freeze and John Cohen, the athletic director there. What committee of what? Going to make the choice for the next head coach on the Plains at Auburn. All right, guys, speaking of on the Plains right now, we're on to the second quarter here. BYU, led by Huskers, with the lead 14-7 there. Chandler, Texas Tech looking to even up this game. That second quarter brought to you by our good friends right here. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Good food, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks, and the libations, folks, definitely flowing Monday through Friday. Happy hour, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. DJs on the weekends, Latin nights on the weekends, too. They got the beautiful patio. It's all right here. Great food, great vibrations, fun atmosphere here. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, the Golden Eagle, is landed right here in Bayonne, New Jersey. Online, AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. Back here inside of El Aguila Dorado Restaurant here in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG College Football here, powered by Uno Pizzeria Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Week number 11, folks, here in the world of college football. We're the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking latest in CFB. I got my guys there at CFB Start down at the University of Tennessee, starting for those guys with the quarterback for the Volunteers. Also played in the NFL with the Broncos and the Cardinals, also in the UFL with the San Antonio Brahmas. So to the right of him, Andrea Richmond, she's a sports reporter down in Atlanta. We're talking latest in college football. We got a couple of gamers here, hence the word ISG, intersection of sports and gaming. We're putting it all together, folks. It's the confluence. Chandler at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen playing with Texas Tech. He is trailing here 14-7. He does have the ball here. See if he can tie it up here in the second quarter. Huskers, bottom right-hand corner of the screen playing with BYU. They're on defense. He's in white playing with BYU with a 7-point lead. All right, let's get back to the CFP. Speaking of the CFP, as we get back to the CFB, college football playoff, the rankings came out Tuesday night on ESPN. The first rankings of the year, the top 25 there. Number 1 was Ohio State. Number 2, Indiana. So Big Ten having the top 2 spots. The next 3 spots going to the SEC with Texas A&M, Alabama, and UGA. I believe 9 SEC teams in the top 25, and like 6 or 7 from the Big Ten right there. The first 2 teams out of the top 12 right now would be Texas and Oklahoma. Although they're 11 and 12, I believe, in the rankings, but you got to account for the Group of 5 champ and things of that nature, and probably Notre Dame would be in the field right now as well in the top 10. Your thoughts here? What did you see here, JG, from the CFP with their first rankings being revealed?
I agreed with them for the most part on almost every ranking, to be honest. I mean, there wasn't any that I was in denial with. I'd possibly have Ole Miss slightly higher, but it was tough, right? Because you had Georgia and Alabama right there. Yeah. And then you're looking at my biggest question marks would have been Texas and Oklahoma, their strength of schedule compared to Notre Dame's, right? I think that one of those 2 teams should have been over Notre Dame, to be honest, but I also do have some SEC bias. with that. So
you think?
Major bias with that. And the only other one would just be, I understand that Georgia Tech lost last week, right? But I do think if you look at their whole season, I do think that they've been super impressive. And then you look at Virginia. I mean, I don't know if Virginia has been more impressive than Georgia Tech. I think Georgia Tech's a better football team. We will see, hopefully, in the ACC conference championship. If it does get to that point, that would be a very nice game. But we'll see. But outside of that, I really do agree with them. I think that they got the selections right this time. We'll see how it goes next week with some changes, with some wins and losses, some upsets happening.
Andrew, your thoughts here on the first CFP top 25 rankings? Who do you like? Any snubs, or how you feeling about it?
Yeah,
especially that top 12.
Yeah, it's so funny because that's exactly how I felt. Like gut instinct and looking at the way that they play, I wanted Ole Miss to be higher, but you do have that weird, they lost to Georgia and then Georgia lost to Alabama, so you have to put it where it is, but it just feels like Ole Miss should be higher. And that's why it's interesting, the top three, because Ohio State looks like one of the better teams, but they really don't play nobody, really.
Haven't been tested.
They haven't been tested.
If you want to just go off of analytics and who they've beaten, Texas A&M probably should be number one.
Yeah, and that's what I was leading to. Yeah. Texas A&M, especially if you look at the next three games that they had to go, that they're playing against. They're playing against Missouri, South Carolina, if you put any into the SEC pool, and then Texas versus like Indiana. Most of their hard tasks have already behind them. I think they play Michigan a little bit later, and then also to Ohio State. Like they don't really play anybody, so I really feel like there's an opportunity in the next couple of weeks for potentially Texas to be number one if they don't pull the whole eye test thing and push Ohio State above them. But it'll be interesting because it'll be very different in the next couple weeks.
Well, first top 25 rankings this week. All right, got a good game here. BYU up 17-7, late stages of the second quarter. Their Huskers, bottom right-hand corner of the screen, play with BYU, has the leads on defense. Chandler, huge drive here. Down by 2 scores, need to get something here going into the third quarter. We'll keep an eye on that before we go ahead and take a break. That second quarter brought to you by good friends at Mona Lisa Pizzeria, also located in Bayonne, New Jersey, right down on Broadway, 165 Broadway here in Bayonne, New Jersey. Been around for nearly 25 years. Best pizzeria you'll find here in Bayonne, famous for their specialty pizzas, especially the buffalo chicken. Mona Lisa also unapologetically Italian, folks. Rich, hearty menu there, man. Rich, hearty flavors of Italian cuisine. They got the full menu, whether you're looking for Italian dinner or just even a quick lunch, folks. They have it all. They got burgers, wraps, soups, salads, calzones, seafoods, desserts, and more. And they also got the Da Vinci Room for your sort of boutique-style catering and luxury events. The luxury side is on the other side there. Also, shout out to the good folks there at the Garden there as well. Check them out online, BayonneMonaLisa.com. We're back here inside of El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, here located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG College Football here, powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show combining traditional sports, real sports, talk there, as well as gaming. Speaking of gaming, got a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes here. Last play of the second quarter, and it's incomplete. So got a 3-point game here. The challenger, Huskers, BYU, bottom right-hand corner of the screen. He's got the lead here. Chandler, playing with Texas Tech, the home team, just got a score here right before the half, trailing by 3, playing with Texas Tech, and he's going to receive the ball here to start the third quarter. We talked about how crucial that drive was there to end the second quarter. Good job by him, so you can get a little double up here, score at the end of the half and at the beginning of the half. Back to the college football topics, and we're talking about this game here. BYU at Texas Tech. 2 top 10 teams, number 7 BYU at number 8 Texas Tech. Texas Tech, the Red Raiders, guns up right there in Lubbock. Favored by 10.5, so a pretty sizable favorite here. You look at the best team on paper. Remember we talked about all the NIL money that they've spent. Millions of dollars there at Texas Tech. They got that oil money as well. Did have a loss against Arizona State a few weeks ago, but they're at home trying to go ahead and have this top spot there in the Big 12. This is what they're basically playing for. Who you like here, Andrew Richmond? You got Texas Tech, Red Raiders at home? Or you like the Cougars, man, playing pretty well. Got a big win over Iowa State recently as well. Yeah. Here's a team that plays good on defense as well and has been surprising folks this season.
Yeah, no. Their quarterback, what's his name? Bradmeister? What's his name? He's been hooping, man. He's been playing, have some big explosive plays. They're Brackmeister, yes. Very fun. They have some great blocking as well. On the other side, you look at Texas Tech, although I would really love if the tortillas are going to be tossed on the field and if they get really excited and hyped up.
No.
Come on.
They said no. They're not going to do it.
They're finding them. Boo. Let's have fun, okay? College sports is about fun, especially. Although I would love if, they had good and positive vibes. Unfortunately, I feel like every week they do something very silly, or they have an extremely silly play. You talked about the Arizona game. Like, they had a very silly fumble. They ended up getting a fumble a couple of possessions back, and so they were like close in that game. But I feel like they are a team that makes mistakes, and BYU being explosive enough, holding the line with their defense, I feel like BYU will pull out and prove to the world that they are the top dog in the Big 12.
Wow, you taking the Cougs, huh? JG, you got BYU, and they get a road win, or you going guns up than Texas Tech?
I have to start off with a hot take, and the hot take is I do feel like Oregon should be ranked above both BYU and Texas Tech. When you look at both their schedules, BYU's and Texas Tech's, their key win, both of theirs were against Utah, against the Utah team. I do think they're both very good football teams. When you look at this game, I think Texas Tech is an all-around better football team. BYU has had some success offensively, like we said, with their quarterback. But outside of that, when you look at a full roster, I think Texas Tech is better. Of course, they just had that loss versus Arizona State and Sam Leavitt and Jordan Tyson. Mm-hmm. But outside of that, they've been pretty flawless. And if you watch Texas Tech first on that Utah film, they dominated basically that whole game.
I took BYU, guys. I don't know if you believe that, but that's what I took. I took BYU. I just thought, man, somebody's gonna get upset this week. And BYU, man, every time we count them out, they show up, man. You got a guy.
They're always explosive, man. They always make the big plays. Every single time, no matter what. Like, BYU always has a good team.
Yeah, and I really appreciate how they played in that Holy War as well. That's what really got like, okay, that opened up my eyes. Like I said, the winner will have control of the Big 12 there. We can stop Big 12. I think they're only going to get one team. That's the problem with this league. It's not. I think it was a little bit better last year. Arizona State lost to Mississippi State. They're not really, as dominant as they were last year. It's these two teams. Iowa State, a little bit. They're in the top 25.
The only
Kansas State, no. Colorado,
the only problem, Larry, is if BYU loses and they're 8-1, are you taking a 7-2 or a 2-loss Texas or Oklahoma team over the BYU? I know my answer. I have bias, right?
Yes.
We were talking about that.
Yes, I am.
I think without a shadow of a doubt, I would take that.
11-1 BYU, you'll be on the outside looking in. You'll be like Alabama last year. You'll be like number 12 or 13.
That's why it's so important for the Big 12 to have like BYU be perfect in order to have representation, because we're going to bias.
You would have Texas Tech, a team that started in the top 10. You would have them there as well. So one of those two, I think the winner of this game probably gets the Big 12 spot.
But Texas Tech, one loss, and they would both be one loss. You're right. So yeah, I was going to say Texas Tech.
And they would have the head-to-head.
Right.
So now the problem is you can't. But see, the thing is, you can still kind of trip up maybe and still get into the Big 12 title game and still get a spot, because the champion of the Big 12 is guaranteed a spot. Mm-hmm. I just think they're a one-bid league if we're talking like college basketball language. They're a one-bid league. Go ahead, JG.
So that's where it would be, right? If Texas Tech was to lose this one, they had 2 losses. They meet again in the Big 12 championship. They get an automatic bid for whoever wins that game. Mm-hmm. And then BYU sitting there with 1 loss. Then I think you have to put them in, right? A 1-loss team, it's tough, but they also they're tied 1-1. They have the head-to-head. That's where it would be.
Okay, so it would be like the ACC last year between SMU and Clemson.
Outside of my bias,
it was the reverse. Clemson, if they would have lost, it wouldn't have mattered. SMU, they would have been a one-bid league.
Yep.
Clemson kind of stole one. Mm-hmm. And that left SMU out there.
Clemson had multiple losses last year.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, including the last game of the year, regular season against South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's tough. And I'm not trying to be biased with my SEC, but if they do have 1 loss and they lose that Big 12 championship, I still think a 12-1 team, or what is it? They would be 11-1. I still think they have to get in.
We're good. We got about 13 minutes left to go, guys. So we're good, Kevin, if you're keeping score back there. All right, guys, we'll move on. We'll get to the other topics, man. Late stage of the third quarter here. Texas Tech, how about it? Chandler, I think he's on a little heater, right? 14-0 run to take the lead. He's up 21-7 here. Less than 50 seconds to go as they're playing for cash and prize. Well, we talked the latest in the world of college football here. That second quarter brought to you by good friends at Chubby Sports Bar and Grill, located in Bayonne, New Jersey, also as well. Bayonne's favorite sports bar, actually the third quarter, second quarter, yes, that's right. Bayonne's favorite sports bar, great food, good vibes, and a fun atmosphere. Actually, this is the third quarter, right? Yeah, third quarter. Brought to you by Chubby Sports Bar and Grill. Excuse me, they're great food, good vibes, fun atmosphere. Well, you need a place to relax after work, so why not do it with a drink in your hand, folks, right? Big top-rated burgers. Got the wings, dry rub, and sauce there as well. Grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, and seafood baskets. Now, they're open every single day of the week except on Monday. So that means they're open Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. Shout out to everybody there, man. It was great, man, with the day party and the sort of R&B vibes there on a Sunday. Shout out to everybody there, chubbybayonne.com. We're back here inside of El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Larry Ridley, Studio Sports, ISG College Football here. And we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're talking latest in the world of college football. It's week 11. We talked about everything, man. Auburn firing Hugh Freeze, CFP, the big matchup here in week 11, BYU at Texas Tech. We're also seeing BYU and Texas Tech playing on the video game as well, as we talk the latest in the world of sports and gaming here. 24-21, and they're going to go into the fourth quarter. Chandler, they're middle of the screen on the right-hand side, playing with Texas Tech. He has the lead, had the lead. We just got a score by Huskers, bottom right-hand corner of the screen. He's playing with BYU. He has the lead up 3. Chandler has the ball as they start the fourth quarter. All right, let's get back to the talk here. Big matchup in the SEC. We talked about the Big 12 and where College Game Day will be with BYU and Texas Tech. How about A&M? Kick 'em. The Aggies there at number 22, Missouri. This is a tricky game right here, JG. You got to go to Como, right? It's going to be an early kickoff there as well. Missouri plays pretty well. Look, if they had Bo Prabula, I would take Missouri. I'm taking Texas A&M, JG, but they better be careful here. Missouri has a pretty good defense. If they can score some points, they're going to have to score 20-plus against Texas A&M. Texas A&M can put up 40 on anybody. Your thoughts here? Who do you like here? I took A&M, but tread carefully.
Yeah, I think that they're going to run away with this one. When you look at every team, Missouri can be a sneaky place, right? You're going on the road. It's going to be sold out. It's going to be a packed house. Without Bo, their offense is a completely different offense. Not to say that their freshman's not a good football player. He came in that Vandy game and really produced very well. Mm-hmm. I just feel like Texas A&M is the most complete team in college football, right? And that's saying something when you have Indiana, you have Ohio State. I just feel like Texas A&M has been the most dominant, and they have showed the most every single week, alongside having a Heisman candidate quarterback with Marcel Reed. So I'm going Texas A&M here. I think they're going to win by double digits. They're just a really good football team, and unfortunately Missouri's banged up with missing their quarterback. But even if Bo was there, I mean, they'd be definitely upset alert. They'd be in that kind of realm, but they're not, and Bo's not playing, so I'm going to go Texas A&M.
Andrew, you got Gig'em or you got Mizzou? M-I-Z, baby, as Drink would say.
Man, you guys know that the legend of Diego Pavia was only tied or superseded to me in my personal record book by Bo Prabula. I really loved his play this year. Some fun, exciting play. And you talked about his name, Zollers, right? The kid who's coming, the freshman taking over since Bo is hurt. Mm-hmm. He's not playing in structure because obviously he didn't plan to be starting in the first place. So there's a big task being thrown onto him, playing in the SEC and playing against some really tough competition, and playing against A&M is not going to be better because I like those corners and the defensive line as well. You talked about Reed. He is also hooping and really a threat because not only is he going to attack you downfield, but then also too can gash you with running the ball. And I just don't think that Mizzou, especially with Zollers not being able to keep up offensively, will be able to accept the onslaught of that offense. Give me. Give me.
Hey, man, and 12 years a slave, man. Are you a Hardy? What about Hardy, man? The running back, man. He's a bad dude. So
he's a good player.
Still there. Yeah.
And he was almost a Heisman candidate earlier in this year, too, man.
He was balling. He was balling.
That Texas A&M D-line is serious.
They
that's
get
the
after
problem.
the passer. They do.
They always have a good D-line.
On the game there in Como, Columbia, Missouri there. A top 25 matchup, number 3 A&M at Missouri. A&M favored by almost a touchdown, so about 6.5 there. I took A&M, but like I said, be careful, Giggum, going in there on an early kick there. I think it's, 11 a.m. Central there in Como. So we'll keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on this game. 10 seconds left here. Is he trying to tie this game up, or he's got to go to the win? They can't play for ties here. I hope he knows that. He's got to go for the win. There are no ties here.
It's not the Cowboys versus Packers.
Let's take a real quick break here because we got 2 more topics here. We're going to take a real quick break, man. At fourth quarter, brought to my good friends at 902 Gaming here, 902 Brewing in Jersey City. Craft Brewery there in Jersey City, producing those ales and lagers. Got about 20 different varieties of ales there and lagers. Handcrafted beers in the best atmosphere. Curated good times made right there in Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room. They host a variety of events as well. And they also got the rooftop as well. So shout out to those good folks who'll be there. 902 Brewing Company next week for ISG football there next week. So we'll see those guys, Don and everybody there. Check them out online, man. All those brews and the ales and the lagers, 902brewing.com. We're back here inside here, back here on ISG Football, powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clinton, New Jersey. And Texas Tech. Did he just score? He did. How much time left on the clock? 3 seconds total. You can't go for the tie. Is he going to get a win? This is what I like. I want back and forth. I like this, man. Little rubble there in Lubbock, Texas, man, comes up. But you know what? He's still got to finish out this game, so we'll keep an eye on that. Let's get back to the topics, guys. We've got about 6 or 7 minutes here left in the show. Did y'all see this? And that's the end of the game. Shout out to Chandler. Get to win. It's about time. He's been battling in college football, battling in Madden, battling in 2K. So is Huskers. I like this.
Yes.
Bloody nose by both of these guys. A good game here on Destination of Being Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. All right, let's put the game to the side. Back to the college football. Did y'all see Northern Arizona this past weekend? Check out this play here. 2-point conversion. Wow. Lights out, man. Before you turn off the lights, let's get one thing understood. And they do get the 2-point conversion. How about that? The guy caught a pass in the little dome there. A 2-point conversion. It did not count. The referees did say, look, you got to retry the 2-point play. They do get the 2-point play as well after they retried it. But shout out to the 2 different receivers. One guy caught the 2-point conversion when the lights went out. That guy. And there was another guy caught the 2-point conversion when the lights were on. I believe Northern Arizona did lose this game. But this is pretty cool. I've never seen that, Jarrett. You and I have got all this college football experience. I've never seen this before. Have you?
Not once. Pay the rent. Pay the rent. Not a single time have I ever seen that. Oh,
too damn high, man.
The rent is too damn high. I'm about to say that again.
In New York City.
I'm watching the play on my monitor. I'm like, man, who knows if they would have got the first try? Like, what? Like, oh man.
Now, allegedly, when the lights came on, he did have the ball in his hand. They said he caught it.
Probably handed it off to him. He probably did a forward pass over the line of scrimmage. They did something. They cheated for sure. Where the ball hit the ground for sure, right? Something happened.
I know.
You know, it's the same people who cut out the lights during the Ravens 49ers Super Bowl. I see it. I understand it. I'm seeing the 3-foot right here, right now.
Super Bowl 37.
Unlike that Super Bowl, at least I feel like there was at least a little bit light in that building. There was not a single light in that dome. Shout out to the pitch black. Shout out to the quarterback and the wide receiver, because it's all muscle memory at that point. It's just like I saw you, so I'm just,
man, like they were expecting them to score and they were going to do some sort of like show or something. I don't know.
This is how you get into the mind of the defense, okay? Nobody expects for the lights to play out. They always say to play lights out defense, but can you play defense while the lights is out? Come on now. Come on.
What was Sean Marion? Was that what the Sean Marion? The lights out dance? JG, remember the lights out dance? That's not the lights out dance. I don't know what the hell that was. That was not the lights out. What the hell was that? That was not the lights out. That was the that was the wham in a circle. Everything that JG does is wham in a circle.
It's a long day. I'm tired. I'm tired. I just saw Chandler get the win in the final second. I'm seeing lights out. I'm thinking that I'm going lights out, going to sleep.
You are going lights out. He got a newborn. He's got a baby, so.
I was
That's him in his sleep too.
It's muscle memory. We did it so many times, Larry. It's muscle memory now.
It is. That's the go-to. We got like 4 minutes left. One last thing, guys. Nick Saban. All right, so he's been out of college football, right, for a year plus now, a couple of years now. Still on college game day. There he is. He got his cake. There he is celebrating his birthday. What is Nick Saban, like 74? Something like that?
He looks like it in this 74, clip, man.
Because Belichick's like 72, 73. So, yeah, they're the same out there. Nick might be a little year older. So, look, he's still in college game day. Just talk, baby. LSU, maybe Florida, maybe Auburn. Somebody will reach out to him. Look, guys, you got to call Jimmy Sexton. And first of all, you got to say at least $15, $16 million. Or don't even call the man. You got to give him $15 to $20 million when he's not coming back. But he does have a love for LSU. He also has a love for his wife, Miss Terry. And if you know anything about Miss Terry, she controls him. I want y'all to listen to this. This is his daughter, Nick Saban's daughter, filming this. Listen to Miss Terry, how she presented his birthday cake to the greatest coach of all time since Bear Bryant, with 6 national titles at Alabama, 7 total if you include LSU. Here's Nick Saban getting his cake from his wife, Miss Terry. Take a listen.
To you, happy birthday to you. Sit up. Happy birthday, dear Dada. Happy birthday to you. Think about a good wish. Good one. Make it good. Make it good. Make it good. Freeze, Italy, cruise with the family. Good. More.
Oh, my goodness. There's a lot to like there. Shout out to Nick Saban's daughter who filmed this, but Miss Terry's like, get up. And it was like the Undertaker. Remember the Undertaker, man, would just rise up? Andrea, and where's the manhood? Like, dude, like.
See,
Miss Terry, she runs him. She runs that household.
She don't play.
She don't play. There is an assumption that, I guess in these strong households that is only the man or the husband doing it. No, my mom has worked for Michael Brogdon's mom.
She's literally wearing pants in the household.
And I'm telling you, like, Michael Brogdon's mom, like, had my mom do a email like 27 times because of the PowerPoint font or something like that. Mm-hmm. Like, they're out of control and crazy too, okay? In a high discipline household, it's not just the husband, it's also the wife laying the law. And guess what? We saw that too, Undertaker and all. But I just want to say, Nick Saban has never looked like a cuter old man than this. Look at him with his blankie and like showing up and the cake in front of him. Man, there's a lot to dissect in this.
He looks like a man that's not in control of a whole lot in his household. That's what he looks like. Jarrett, your thoughts here? We're just having some fun, but there's a little truth to that. Jarrett, your thoughts real quick?
Absolute legendary coaches of all time, Bill Belichick and Nick Saban. This has been a year of things that I don't think I've ever would have seen, right? Like, I yearn for the amount of comfort that Nick Saban has during that video, right? Like, he is at a full-length, reclined, excellent blanket. His birthday, he has people over. He don't care about nothing.
Got the football in the background, watching the Chiefs play. And he's like,
watching football. He's like,
get up.
He don't care. He is in as full of grandpa mode as you could possibly be. He is not coming back to coach football. He is way too comfortable and relaxed right now to do that.
Laid up.
Quick little story. I covered Nick Saban in Miami. I was there 2005, 2006. I was there when he told us that he really wasn't looking for a job, and a few weeks later, he was gone to Alabama. One of the reasons that we heard behind the scenes was Miss Terry, she didn't like Miami. She wanted to get back. She wanted to get out of Miami. It's a different lifestyle, different culture there than what they're used to, being in Baton Rouge or West Virginia, where he's from, or even Tuscaloosa. So I knew then that she's got all the power there. Whatever Miss Terry wants, she gets. And she just showed it right there. Get up.
And look at that old man immediately. Undertaker, let's go. Okay.
Question anything. No question. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here, guys. Let's go ahead and bring in our winner here, and he is Chandler. There he is, playing with Texas Tech. Chandler, man, it was nerve-wracking there, dude. At the end, man, you were down, and I was thinking, does he know there are no ties here? You were down 3. What was your mindset as you got there and you had the ball the last possession there, knowing that you needed to score? Did you know that you needed to score? Or was that just something you did naturally?
I just think last week I was in the same predicament where I was playing OG and I kind of chewed clock and took myself out of it. It felt like it was like 6 or 7 games I didn't play like that, where it's like, I done messed up. So I was like, yeah, no, I gotta score. I was like, I just gotta score. That's all it is. And that's for the half of years, I thought he gave me cover four, so I thought I could throw it over the top. So
Gotcha. Well, congratulations, brother. We'll see you next week, man. You're going to be, playing next week. So congratulations to you, man. And we will talk to you a little later. If you guys want to be like Chandler or even Huskers, we talked about fine college football players, Madden players, 2K players as well, ages 13 and up, all online catching prizes. That's what you can win. Weekly King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the 6. Join us now, theisgshow.com/CFB. Theisgshow.com/CFB. Don't do it today, but do it today. How about the merch here? We got it. Everything, guys. We got hoodies, we got t-shirts, the official merchandise store. It is open, folks. Free shipping on orders over $75. You can do it now. theisgshow.com/shop. theisgshow.com/shop. T-shirts, $29.99. Hoodies, as you can see that I'm wearing here, $59.99. Also, guys, that post-game show brought to our good friends at Uno Pizza and Grill, our title sponsor, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. The guys that invented deep dish pizza in 1943 got their identity and inspiration there from their origins in Chicago, the Chi. Over 100 locations in 20 states that serve more than just pizza as well. They serve pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more, craft beers, great cocktails, and even vegetarian dishes. Check them out online, unos.com. All right, guys, before we get out here, Larry's Locks, presented to you by here, our good friends at MollyPopGrapes.com, grapes as sweet as candy. My Week 11 picks: Oregon at Iowa, give me the Ducks, the Quack Attack. BYU at Texas Tech, battle in the Big 12. Cougars with the upset there at BYU. Georgia at Mississippi State, them low down, dirty dogs with those silver britches, UGA. Texas A&M at Missouri, be careful, A&M. You walk into a buzzsaw, but I'm with your JG on this. They pull it out late. And they cover too as well. Favored by 6.5. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here, guys. Thanks to our guy right there, Chandler, playing with Texas Tech. Got a good win today on a last second little walk off there. Andrea Richmond, she's a sports reporter in Atlanta. And there's our guy, Jarrett Guarantano. Jay Jeezy, off the Heezy for Cheesy, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback. Also played in the NFL, the Broncos, and the Cardinals. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. I'm doing here from El Aguilar Dorado Restaurant in Bell, New Jersey. Enjoy the college football this weekend. Week 11, we'll talk to you next week. More CFP as we get closer and closer to the college football playoff, guys. Enjoy it. Have a good one. Bye-bye.